Welcome back to the deep dive. Today, we're digging into some really practical ideas, aren't we? Stuff anyone can use to weave a bit more activity into their life.
Yeah, exactly. The goal is really about finding sustainable ways to, boost that energy, improve your mood, just feel better overall through movement.
Right. And the source material we looked at, it's less about becoming some kind of super athlete overnight.
Oh, definitely not. It's more about smart integration, making activity just part of what you do.
So let's jump in. One thing that really struck me was the focus on clarity. Like knowing your why. Why bother getting more active?
That's so crucial. Is it for general health? Or maybe you just want more, I don't know, get up and go during the day.
Or even just to feel a bit less stressed, maybe. A mood boost.
Precisely. Defining that personal reason, connecting it to what you actually value, that's what gives it staying power. It's not just a should, it becomes a want.
Okay, so you figure out your why, then what? How do you actually make it happen consistently? The tips seem big on, well, enjoyment.
Yeah, finding something you genuinely like doing. Walking, sure, but maybe it's dancing, swimming, playing a sport.
Something that doesn't feel like a total chore. Does that enjoyment factor really make such a difference?
It's huge. Honestly, it's fundamental. When you like it, your brain literally rewards you. You get that dopamine hit.
Ah, okay. So it becomes self-reinforcing in a way.
Exactly. You start looking forward to it rather than dreading it. That intrinsic motivation is, well, it's powerful.
Makes sense. So enjoyment helps. What about fitting it in? Life gets busy. The sources talk about routine, right? Scheduling.
Mm-hmm. Building a habit. Treat it like any other important appointment. Put it in your calendar.
So not just I'll try to walk more, but more like,
More like, okay, Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday morning, 7:30 a.m., that's my walk time. Make it specific. Make it non-negotiable if you can.
right, treat it seriously. Now, what if someone's feeling, a bit intimidated, like, I haven't exercised in years?
That's where starting small comes in. Really important advice. Don't try to run a marathon on day one.
Yeah, that sounds overwhelming.
Totally. Just aim for short sessions first, maybe just 10, 15 minutes, and you gradually build up the time, maybe the intensity.
So it's about building momentum without burning out.
Exactly.
Hmm.
Small wins build confidence. You lay a solid foundation first, then build on it. It makes consistency much more likely.
Okay, and as you're doing this, building slowly, seeing that progress must be pretty motivating.
Oh, absolutely. Tracking what you do, how long, how often, how you felt, gives you feedback. It shows you you're actually getting somewhere.
And the idea of celebrating those wins, even small ones.
Yes, acknowledge it, pat yourself on the back. It reinforces the positive behavior, keeps that dopamine flowing. Plus, tracking helps you see what's working and tweak things if needed.
Good point. But look, let's be real. Some days the motivation just isn't there, right?
Happens to everyone.
So what then? The sources mention the social aspect, doing stuff with others.
Yeah, the social element can be a game changer. Exercising with a friend, your family, joining a class or a group,
Why does that help so much? Accountability.
that's a big part of it. You don't want to let your friend down or
Mm.
skip the class you signed up for, but it's also just more fun sometimes.
True. Having a chat while you walk or whatever.
Yeah, community, support, shared effort, it all adds up. Makes it more enjoyable, helps you push through those tougher days.
Okay, so we've covered quite a few strategies there. Finding your why, enjoyment, routines, starting small, tracking, the social side. Let's quickly circle back to the payoff. Why do all this?
Well, the benefits mentioned are pretty compelling, aren't they? More energy is a big one.
Definitely. Improved mood, better mental health.
Better physical health overall, of course. And maybe even being a bit more productive in other areas of your life because you feel better.
Yeah, it all connects back. Feeling those actual benefits probably fuels the motivation even more.
It becomes a positive cycle. You move, you feel better, which makes you want to move more.
All right, so to wrap this up, the core idea seemed to be about being intentional. Know your reason, pick something you like, make it a habit, start realistically, notice your progress, maybe bring a friend along, and remember all the good stuff it brings.
Spot on. They're not complicated ideas, but putting them into practice thoughtfully. That's where the real change happens for your well-being.
So, a final thought for everyone listening, drawing from all this, thinking about all these strategies. What's just one small, maybe even enjoyable step you could genuinely take today? Just one thing to move towards a more active, energized you. Give that some thought. Thanks for joining our deep dive today.